enemies and grab a ton of...
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 27th April here today, early morning here in New York.
Good morning, everyone.
And
Welcome.
afternoon here in Pakistan. We're sitting at about 41 degrees Celsius. Pretty damn hot here today. And looks like the gulag is coming up here as well. Beautiful. Very nice. Welcome, everyone. Ajkala joda pa sardi farmashte. Good morning. I'm back. Like had me down. I'm back with the group. Can't wait for the intake. Awesome, man. Intake's going to start on the 1st of May. I'm pretty excited here as well. So let's take a look at what's happening with price action here. When it comes towards fundamentals and planned news that we may see at forexfactory.com, there's nothing much happening at this point. Should be pretty easy day here today. So let's take a look at gold. Let's remove all analysis. We're consolidating on the 4-hour time frame on gold. As you can see, we tried to move down. This new 4-hour candle started about an hour and a half ago, so maybe there's a potential for it to continue pushing bearish to probably fill this wick, because looking at it, we've created a resistance. This 4-hour candle has basically closed below this support to the left-hand side, which sits right about here, right? So we've closed below this area. Now we just need some confirmations on the smaller time frames to kind of like substantiate that potential sell that we may be looking for. Awesome. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame here now. Now, looking at the 1-hour time frame, we can adjust the support down to 1893.40. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, yeah, that's a pretty good support right there. So I guess we'll need price to kind of like break and close below this area for us to continue pushing bearish to fill this wick at 1890, which is like 30 pips of a pretty sizable range, and then continue on towards 1886. When it comes towards buys, oh wow, 15-minute is so tough. Jesus, look at these candles here. Wow. Why did you change the channel name? Because you see Raja Banks on this channel, so I think it was appropriate to change it to Raja Banks. So yeah, buys, I'm not sure, man. I'm not even sure what to do with buys. I mean, just by looking at the 30-minute time frame, yeah, it's just tough for buys. So we'll just see. Okay, so waiting for gold over here. So really potential sells below 1893. Potential sells below 1893. That's what we're looking at on gold. Let's take a look at pound yen. Removing all analysis. So ideally was looking at buys above, 161 right over here, but price came down. We created a resistance right here in the 30-minute time frame. So waiting for the candle to kind of like break and close above 161 and measuring the range. It's like a 30, 31, 32 pip range over here if you can look to the left hand side, right? Because if price moves up, you're looking to see where can price move up to. So this is what we're looking at around here, 161, 380, 370 for price to move up. Other than that, man, I mean, it's just tough at this point. Like we're creating a support here as well on the 15-minute time frame. And if you can break below this area, 160,900 with this wick, you're looking at clean range going down to 160, 560, 570. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens here. So potential buys above 160, let's say 40, right? Waiting for a candle to break and close above, basically. So we'll see. There can be like different variations of this, but like what we're trying to do over here. Someone is impersonating you on IG. Yeah, let them join the list. There are a lot of people impersonating. For analysis, please review the first 5 minutes of this stream. There we go. Hello all. Hello Raj. Why you put rectangle and also line a C? All your kids on the stream doing the same thing. I personally put yellow lines. They're like visual clues where I want to take a trade. So for me, if price goes below 1893.37, for me, I know that, okay, I should be looking at that more closely to see where I'm going to take a trade. If I look at pound yen, looking for price to break above, but so just waiting to see how the 15-minute candle is going to close here. So that's why I put those lines over there. Hey Raja, started trading last week full time. Really enjoying the streams and the community. Oh, very, very well done. Shouldn't that be 161? Oh yeah, 161. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. 161. There we go. So yeah, just gonna wait for the 15-minute candle to close on pound yen. There's no rush, so we'll see how the candle closes here. Let's take a look at this chart here sent by Vlad. Mr. Vlad sent a chart over here we're gonna take a look at. Raja, please stream 5 days a week. I can't. I got family to take care of. Sorry. First trade live, close full 15 pips. Very nice. Second trade. Oh, took buys. Okay, nice. Second trade, you took a sell over here, I guess. Looks good. Looks good. Hey man, don't leave the stream when Ted starts a week later. Hey, if that's the time when I have to leave, then I have to leave. Can I take the without line name? Yeah, sure. I got my magic keys yesterday. I tried to install it on my computer. They're asking for passwords. Please, any help? The password is provided to you when you buy the magic keys. How are you adjusting to summer in Pakistan after living so long in Canada? It's amazing. We have central air conditioning, so it's cool. And whenever there's a power cut, I just go start up my car and then we turn on the AC and then we go somewhere. All right, let's take a look at this chart over here. Would you have entered a buy at the close of this candle? I would have entered a buy once this candle broke above the high, but then I also would have kept in mind this rejection. So price came down probably, where was it? Oh, right here. Yeah, then I would have just managed risk. There was no other way. Let's take a look at this chart 5-minute time frame. Oh, 5-minute. Okay. Looks good, I guess. I'm just looking at this area to break to go down. But for buys, I'm not looking at specifically 5-minute. I may be looking at a break above 1897 or 1898. It's like a 32. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Above 1898 on gold to go up. Bullish move, right? Pretty good range, I guess. So yeah, 35, 36 pip range over here. So we'll see. My friend Suguru says you're the GOAT. Thank you. Sells on GJ question mark. It's up to you. I'm not looking at sells yet. I'm waiting for the 15-minute candle to close. Guys, just wait for the candle to close. So maybe if we can break below this low, there's an opportunity to go down, but there's this rejection here which I got to keep in mind. So we'll see how the candle closes. Your trading recap videos help a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Can you check and see what I can do to improve? No. Stop spamming chapter. Okay. Where are you? In Pakistan? Punjab. Rajabai, do you have magic keys quantities in Pakistan? No. Hello. Great learning from you. Thank you for sharing the possible moves. Thank you. Thanks, Roger. My second year of trade. Do I look like a Roger? Do I look like a Roger to you, man? Does this face says, hey, my name is Roger? No, man. It doesn't say I'm Roger. Raja. Yeah, thinking the same way about GJ and impulse entry. Yeah, we'll see. Still got 3 minutes left over here. My second year of trading, and I have a new house, 2 new wives, the best choice of my life. Oh, well done and good luck. Hey, I'm a stock trader looking to enter Forex. How much capital required to make $100 with 10 pip? I think maybe $2,000, $5,000. Man, just put some solar panels on top with some batteries and you'll experience profit cut again. Yeah, I will try to do that. All right. So yeah, I guess we're just waiting over here. Just waiting here on gold, basically. Hello, I've started focusing on 1 or 2 trades a day, 1% risk, closing partials. Can I make it in trading? Yes. Why do you have a pink chicken? Pink chicken, like a little chick. Yeah, it died. We bought 3 baby chickens. 1 died an hour ago. So yeah, 2 are left now. Yeah. The best live stream in the world for free. Please do not ask him why does he do this. Thank you. How to manage risk on a 0.01 lot? You can't. So open a 0.02. Have been going through the database, have been learning a lot, can't wait to go live. Inshallah, bro. Just go live. Just go live with $100. I got a question, hope you could advise me with this. Oh wow, such a big question. Okay. I took a sell on GJ on 160 using IC markets. I should have booked 33 pips profit, but when I looked at MT5, it just gave me 26 pip profit. That's like 6 pips gone. Have checked my 25 and I don't quite get why. I don't know. This question is for IC markets. Send an email to IC Markets. Alright. Lots of rejections. Wouldn't it be better? Buys above 161,400. Sure. If you want to look at 161,400, for sure. 100%. That would make sense. But I'm looking for a break and close above 161,040, and then I'm going to try to execute a buy for price to move up. But this above 161,400 looks way better. But we'll see what happens. What about indexes? I have no idea. Just bought magic keys. Thank you. You didn't have to write it 4 times. If you bought it, you bought it. What are the best pairs to trade, brother? Any pair that you're comfortable with, any pair that you've seen having moves, any pair that you can predict easily, that's the best pair to trade. I've been trading gold and pound yen for about gold for about 3 years, pound yen for about 6 years now. And I can guarantee with a lot of confidence tell you that whenever I open up a chart for gold or pound yen, I know that I'm going to win 70% of the time or 60% of the time. And that's the best feeling to have. And the only way you can have that feeling is if you just do 1 or 2 trades a day and you just focus on just one pair, whether it's gold, pound yen, USD yen, US 30, USD ruble, whatever that is. Does slow internet give you delayed entries? It could be a possibility. Oh, pound yen is breaking down now. Oh, wow. Interesting. Just waiting. When will you share the new knowledge that you said you would be noticing about candles? 22nd May, when the intake ends. The intake is going to be open for only 22 days, and then we're going to have a webinar, and then we're going to take a look at that. How much should you start when you start trading, and how much capital would you require to make 2,000 pounds a day? Mr. Uzi R, just quit trading with that mindset. With that mindset, you're never going to be able to make it. And if you're thinking now that, oh, I'll show him, you're never going to show me, because you're never going to make it with that mindset. That mindset doesn't work. I'm using a strategy with NASDAQ and it works nicely. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Dominion market commission बहुत high hai? No, it's actually very normal. We have regular commissions just like every other brokerage out there. $7 per one lot. I think your stream is delaying. Yes. Waiting for market fluidity to open its main take. Very nice. Okay, yeah, look, pound yen is moving. GJ sells question mark. Josh Scammell. I don't think so. I'm going to wait for this 30-minute candle to close because it moved down with a lot of volume. That means I'm just going to wait for it to close. Yeah, it moved down too fast, you know. So whenever price moves too fast, it's enticing you to enter. So I've learned over time that normally that ends up in a loss, so I'm just going to wait. Even if I miss the move, even if it continues dropping down and I miss the move, I'm still going to wait. What's the difference between the enrollment? Nothing. It's just for the new members, you know, but nothing changes. Whatever we're going to do is going to be on the 22nd May, and you will be a part of that. Would you explain in some examples how you manage to let your positions run? They may blah blah blah. Yeah, normally I let my positions run if I take a trade in pre-London or London Open. Other than that, I very rarely let my positions run in New York session because mostly New York session is the end of the volume of the day. So it just depends if we have clean candles on the daily time frame or clean range on the 4-hour time frame. And if that's like a 50-60 pip range, I'm more prone to letting them run. How much did Uncle Ted lose during his unprofitable days? I don't know, like $500,000, I think. Where is Ted these days? He's busy with his life. What is a good amount to start trading according to you for a beginner? Anything that you can afford to lose, man. I got beginners who are starting with $500 accounts and they've built it to $2,000, $5,000 accounts. I got beginners who do well in life and they started with $10,000 account. So it just depends financially what you're capable of. Can we get 50% off on Magic Keys? Fuck no. Paid commission domain markets gives access to market fluidity and Slack community? Yes. What is an intake process? You purchase and you wait. Don't worry about money, worry about learning the skill. That's correct. It's like I'm reading the news over here. Did you trade London session today? I did not trade a London session today. There was no London session traded today. Took no trades today. And when I look back, I think there was something to trade, but I literally took no trades today. Yeah, just waiting. We're all consolidating here now. Looking at the sells on GJ 15-minute has the created support as you have marked out, blah, blah, blah. On the 30-minute, there's no support. Just wondering if 15-minute is good enough to take the sell. I'm just going to wait for this candle to close, especially the 30-minute candle to close, because you're right. There is a support formed on the 15-minute, and this candle is open. Now, we needed to close below the support to be able to confidently say that, okay, now we can go down. So we have to wait for another 10 minutes. I got a losing streak with GJ and I don't like GJ. Well, then why are you trading GJ? by the way, have a good at gold. Should I just trade gold? Yeah. I mean, if you don't like GJ and you have a losing streak on GJ, just don't trade GJ. Trade gold. Would you rather live in Dubai or USA? Dubai. 2 pairs is too much. Yes. So just stick with gold, you know. Would you say trading in London is better than trading considering trades more run? It's up to you. I mean, I just let my trades run in from London sessions. Sometimes they get stopped out at break even. Sometimes they continue running. So, you know. But I like doing the live streams. And if I get some trades in live streams, that's a bonus. I have done more than 165 in commissions, email, magic keys. Any idea how long it will take to ship to UK? Probably takes about a week. Are you thinking to partner with Jeevan? Maybe. There's something others don't show unless... Oh, cokehead Daniel Savage. Why Dubai? They treat Pakistanis awfully. I don't know, man. I mean, depends where you live, depends what you do, but what I've seen is in Dubai, if you got money, you get treated good, and I mean, you know, it just depends. I have a lot of local friends over there, and I get treated okay, you know. I mean, I get treated okay. But at the end of the day, in this world, money talks. That's just how it is, you know. You got money, you're gonna get respect. That's all what it is at this point. I'm 17 years old and been trading from 2 years. How much time I need to be profitable? 10 years. Rajabhai, love from India. Thank you. How can I send you the trading view chart on YouTube? You cannot. You looked at gold 1 p.m. Pakistan. It was insane. What was the reason? No idea. No idea at all. I wasn't looking at the charts. Yeah. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, no idea. No idea why that happened, what happened. Yeah, no clue. Looks like it was just a pretty wild move over here. Oh wow, look at that. That was one minute candle. Yeah, this was like a, you know, like a mini flash crash. Yeah, I would say this was a mini flash crash. Pretty much. Is your average monthly profits higher than ever? Yes. And let me tell you this. I know this one guy, Waqar Zaka. Waqar Zaka in Pakistan. You Pakistanis know him. Waqar Zaka makes way more than me. Way more than me on the monthly. He makes way more than any Miami trader influencer you guys know. Way more than them he makes. He's got around 54,000 members. 54,000 members, right? And every member pays like $12. Well, $12.99 times 54, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he makes around 700,000 a month. Just insane, man. It's just crazy. I think the market is moving slowly as compared to other days. Apologies if I asked the wrong question. Yeah, it's been consolidating. We just haven't been seeing like a good move. I mean, we've had pretty great bearish moves on gold in the past, you know, 2-3 days, but after that we're just consolidating now. So it's just a matter of time to see where price is gonna, like, you know, break or move. So you just gotta stay attentive. Yeah, Waqar Zaka got in the right time for crypto, basically, when crypto was booming. He started a group. He's big in the media here, so he has a pretty good following. And once he started promoting crypto, that was a time when Bitcoin was at 6,000 and just started to go up. And every coin was going up at that point. Your shitcoin, every shitcoin was pumping. So he really got, yeah, he really capitalized on that, and people joined his group, and he's like, yeah, buy this, it will go up. And yeah, man, it's fucking insane. And yeah, he got in at the right time in this business. So yeah, he's doing really well now. Have you tried trading US30? No. Is gold accumulating or consolidating? I don't know what accumulating means. It's just ranging, you know. Have you heard of Charlie Marr, stock guy? No, I have not. Yesterday I have like 8 winning trades, 0 losses. Today 5 losses only. Well, that's because you're overtrading. That's why you have 5 losses today. It's, like if you guys are having more than 2 losses, call it a day. You know, and like you're not gonna have 2 wins right after that. Call it a day. But people don't learn, man. They still don't learn. It's pretty simple. You focus on 1 or 2 trades a day, and that's it. That's it. Things can change, because literally all what we're doing every day is we're printing money every day. That's it. Printing money every day. You can print money consistently if you focus on 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. 1 or 2 trades a day. What do you think about balance and imbalance in the market? I think you're looking at some very useless information. Balance and imbalance in the market. Is there ever a good time to compound? I think instead of compounding, you should be focusing on withdrawing. Withdrawing is way better than compounding. You know, I mean, compounding is good, but also start rewarding yourself. You know, if you're compounding successfully, that means you're taking profitable trades. And if you're taking profitable trades, just reward yourself with like $10 withdrawal or $20 withdrawal or something like that. How much money you got in your wallet right now? On me right now, I have what? 2,000 rupees, 2,200, 2,300, 2,300, 2,350, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 2,400 rupees I have with me right now. 2,400 rupees. Yeah. How much is that in USD? 2,400 is like 13 bucks. I have $13 with me in cash right now. $13. Your annual salary is $13? Jesus, man. Jesus help you. Do you trade fundamental like interest news? Yes. What's the best place to start learning? babypips.com. How much does that buy in Pakistan? With like $13, with 2,400 rupees, you can buy 8 or 9 liters of milk with $13. 9 liters of milk. With only $400, you can get like a decent meal, I guess. Yeah, with $2, you can get a decent meal at like a not so decent place to eat, but still pretty good. You can, for $13, you can get 2 KFC meals, Mighty Zinger meals. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. A loaf of bread costs like what? 80 rupees, like 40 cents, a loaf of bread. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cheap, man. What else? 1 liter of gas. 1 liter of gas is like what? 81 cents. 1 liter of gas, like petrol. Yeah. Big Mac. Big Mac is yeah, $2. Big Mac meal is $2. I'm too white to move to Pakistan. Oh, don't worry, man. We got albinos here, so don't worry. We got Chinese here too. Please speak some Punjabi. My dad wanna listen. We are from India, Punjab. हाँ जी, क्या हाल है जी? ठीक ठाक हो? बड़ी मेहरबानी तुसां चैनल नू विजिट कीता ते रखने पे हो इन्नी दूर तो. हाँ जी, बालो. Good. How much is gas prices over there? It's pretty cheap, 81 cents. Why are you located in Pakistan? Because this is my home. Sometimes trend of sell. Okay. Yesterday I've banned from Controller FX. Oh wow. Yeah, man. Soon he's gonna ban all his subscribers. Are the taxes good in Pakistan for trading? Yeah, it is. It is. But I got some other ways, you know. I don't withdraw money here. My wife don't want to travel to visit with me. I told her I'll be back. Yes. Where do you think is your mindset come from? Mom, dad, self-taught. I think it's from my dad. He was a businessman, so I think part of it comes from there. Okay, there we go. New hour has started. Pound yen, 1 hour, 30-minute time frame like this, 1 hour time frame like this. Yeah, very tough. So this whole area is a rejection area, so I'm going to wait. On gold, if price wants to move up, I kind of want to see it move down to create a lower wick first and then break the high to move up. But if we break the high, yeah, on gold, this is gold, right? If we break the high here, it's got a 26 pip range over here. Maybe. Are you afraid to be targeted in Pakistan when showing how much you have? To be honest, man, if things are gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You can't stop it. I believe God is there, and if it happens, it's gonna happen by the will of God. You know, there are much more people. There are people who are doing way more than me. They're more flamboyant than me. They're more flashy than me in my own country. So at the end of the day, whatever happens to you, good or bad, it's by the will of Allah. You know, it's by the will of God. So you can't stop it. Raja ji rolling with Badmash nowadays. Yeah, so I'd like to say I'm well connected, but I'm well connected there. All right, 1898, 1899. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh. All right, we're breaking above the high. We have this big rejection at the bottom. So I think this is a pretty good idea for price to continue pushing up. I would say so. Probably continue on till 1901. Let's take a look on the 15-minute time frame. Let's see here. Would love to visit Pakistan. Yes, man. Just come by. Market fluidity trading. Market fluidity makes trading hard. Then just get off the stream then. How will we manage this impulse entry? I don't know about you, but I'm going to manage this impulse entry if price starts to break its own low. I'm going to close 50% and leave the rest running. I'm already 1% gain on today, so I watched this two movements. Oh, nice. Very nice. Are there any mafias in Pakistan? Pakistan itself is a huge mafia. I tried to go to Australia. I wasn't qualified because they didn't have enough of criminal record. Oh. Yeah, I would say there's a very good probability for gold to continue pushing up over here because of the big rejection we've had if we're closing bullish at this point. So I'm pretty confident in this right here. And if we start breaking above the entry here, I'm going to add another position. But if the candle starts breaking its own low, I'm going to close 50%. Yep. So I'm going to close 50%. Very, what's the word? Very impatient with losses. We have entered an operation or we are waiting for the bottom wick. Oh, wow. Great question. The main man, what you saying, my bro? You good? I love the way you make 50K and don't even crack a smile like it's normal, man. You a boss for sure. Yeah, because I can't spend 50K at once, so it doesn't really, you know. But yeah, you're right. You have to show no emotions sometimes. Market fluidity traders are like Elliott wave traders. 10 of them have 11 different ideas. The informed citizen. Oh, thank you. Sir, this is a counter trend. Yes. What's your opinion on Lambo Raul? He's a good friend, but business, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just very off. Stop loss on gold. Sir, Mr. S and Habib, you can see the stop loss on the screen. Has he entered the trade? Guys, you can see the screen, right? Can you guys see the screen? Can you guys open your eyes and see the screen? There you go. Close 50% right there. what's your opinion on Elon Musk buying Twitter? Well, look at what he's done in the past, right? He's done so much for his own gain with Dogecoin, with Bitcoin, and now with Twitter. I honestly think it's for his own gain, and think about it. He's the only billionaire who is interacting with the public. So there's something going on that we don't know. I guess it's to push AI or something like that. Oh, I got stopped out over here. Heard from relatives that property in Islamabad is becoming very expensive. Yes, exactly. I bought Magic Keys on screen. Amazing. Love the functionality. Very nice. Thank you. There is selling pressure in market. You can sell from 98 to 94, clean fall. All right. Elon is the greatest human alive. Okay. Just ask yourself how. Ask yourself how. There was a Tesla truck. Tesla truck was supposed to come out. People paid $200. Millions of people paid $200. I would say so. But did it happen? No. Tesla Roadster was supposed to come out, and people paid $200 to book that Roadster, one of the fastest electric cars. But did it come out? Did it ever happen? No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen either. So you guys gotta read between the lines. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Why did you take the trade without it made a bottom wick? Because I wanted you to take a loss. Wanted to take sells at the close of this candle. Sell stop. Decided not to enter because of rejections to the left. Could I have caught this move in some way? It would have been tough because this candle moved down in 1 minute. It would have been tough. It would have been very, very tough. Deposit for Roadster was 50K. Oh wow, 50K. I think Ted did that, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, a lot of things he hasn't really, done. Sir, my question is, you lose sometimes on YouTube stream NY and always close position 10 pips, but you always trade off stream and you always show you big win. Yeah, because, trades run at that time. If you look at the trends, you'll see that mostly trends did develop from late Asian session or early London session, and they move on towards the New York session. But very rarely trends continue from New York session all the way to market close. So that's why. You're a Tesla skeptic. I already like you a lot. Oh, thank you. Sometimes 30-minute candle daily is opposite. Yes. Which trend to follow for scalper? Follow where the 4-hour and 1-hour are going. Are you still in the trade? No, I got stopped out. I got stopped out at 6,300. Yeah. Took my first loss of this week over here on the live stream. But yeah, I got stopped out. Why you let 20 pips draw down when you take trades off the stream? Because the target is much bigger. So if you look at right here, the target wasn't that big at all, but off stream you have bigger ranges and target was bigger. Please use red, green colors in trade. Okay. I'm not sure if he's your mentor, but Ted, your teacher in FX, what's his full name? Wanted to Google him, wanted to see the person, my mentor, mail. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'm not sure if I can answer that here on public forum, but you can just message him and he will give it to you. Why would you say this trade didn't work out? I don't know. Maybe it was the probability of it not working out. So, to find that out, we'll have to see how this 30-minute candle is going to close. Were you not concerned about the 1-hour rejection to the left? No. But I guess, no, basically, let's take a look on the 1 hour. No. Counted on this rejection to propel price up, but I guess it didn't. So I guess I'm just going to stick to my decision for sells below 1893. But we'll see what happens. Is there a withdrawal strategy? No, there's no such thing as a withdrawal strategy. I've been doing good lately. Can't seem to find anything that convinces me in order to get money into my bank account. Man, just withdraw money. Just withdraw funds, man. Like, look, I withdraw funds all the time. You know, I did a $27,000 withdrawal yesterday, $10,000 withdrawal Monday, I guess, and then another $5,000 withdrawal. So I do withdrawals all the time. You know, like just withdraw money. If you think if your withdrawal is not going to be that much, if it's only going to be like, you know, 10, 20 bucks, just do that. Do like a $10, $20 withdrawal and just whatever. Why do you withdraw a lot, Raja? Because I want to purchase some things. That's why. Hey, in the course you teach to trade with the high time frame bias. Why did we trade against the 4-hour bias? Hey man, this wasn't trading against the 4-hour bias. It was an impulse entry, James. If you go to the database, you'll see impulse entries. So this was an impulse entry above these wicks for price to move up, but it didn't work out. That's what it was. Do you still think sells and GJ look good with candle closing below? Yeah, closing below this area would make sense. So we're just waiting. What do you think about stop loss hunter? Does it really exist? No. How much is the course? Yeah, with that question you can't access it. Have you ever been closed by stop loss, but then the price turned in your favor? Oh, absolutely, all the time. That used to happen to me all the time in the beginning. You know, like price would come to a stop loss, hit me in the stop loss, and then price would continue moving in my direction. And that's where I learned how to give my trades a second chance. Yeah, so you have to give your trades second chances. So if for some reason gold continues to push up, then I'm going to be looking to give my trade a second chance. But other than that, just, you know, nothing. Let's see here. I'm waiting for May intake. Oh, nice. Inshallah, we're going to get that done. Any re-entering gold buys? I just talked about that. How is the market fluidity going to work? Do we just pay a one-time fee? Is it live sessions worth? They're all, we have recorded sessions, but on the 22nd May, we're going to have a live session. It's a one-time fee. There's no monthly fees at market fluidity. It's all one-time fee. Hey, hello, Raja. Sir, I want to ask you, said you are a scalper, but sometimes in London you catch a trade in high time frame. How do you train your mind to do scalping and catching high time frame? Experience. I've seen a lot of high time frame trades play out. A lot of them, I've seen them play out. And every time they play out, I would ask myself that, okay, how could I have been a part of that trade? And over the last 3 years, I've really worked on that, and it's giving good results now after 3 years. Hey, you did not follow your own strategy as you look to close. It was an impulse entry, guys. Come on. I've introduced impulse entries to you guys, and that's what I focused on right here. It was an impulse entry. But don't get mad if you copied this trade and you took a loss. Don't get mad about that. Normally people get mad when they copy a risky trade I take and they take a loss and then they get sour about it. Especially when you use a higher lot size and you really get sour about it, you deserve to lose. You deserve it then, man. If you don't manage risk, you deserve to lose, man. Like, I always manage risk. Like, look, I lost like what 0.3% of my balance here, you know, and I wanted to add more positions. So hey, don't hate the player, man. Hate the game and hate yourself. Do you know Gama from Motor? He stole a car from me. Gama? Chuchu Gama? Chuchu Gama? Bro, oh my god, man. Yeah, I know them. Chuchu Gama. Oh, Chuchu Gama asa Motore ne grahi hai yara. That is so hilarious. Let me screenshot this. Holy Gama from Motor. All right. Looks like gold is moving up over here. Probably. Yeah. This candle is going to close, so I'm going to wait for this candle to close, and then probably I can give this trade a second chance. Gamma. That is so hilarious. Yeah, so now I'm gonna wait for this candle to wick down, break the high, and then I'll give this trade a second chance. Where's this wick fill guy? Wow, insane. Could you go through your 70K trade? I did on my Instagram. Which broker do you use? Are you an NRI? NRI? What's that? Is it possible to grow $500 to $5,000 in 1 year? Yes. Yes. $500 you can grow to $50,000 in 1 year, man. It's possible. Look, I grew 50,000 to almost 3 million in profits in 1 year. That's the same thing in doing 5,000 to 300,000, you know, or 500 to 30,000. You can do that. Do you think it was a decent gold buy once we formed 1 hour support? 118.95. Yeah, it was. Now, you see now, if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I'm going to enter the buy again, and that's going to be me giving this trade a second chance. So at 1898.90, I'm going to re-enter and give this trade a second chance. And stop is going to be below this candle right here, wherever it's going to make that lower wick. Will you come back to Canada? No. Yes, if you make 2 times every month, you can do it. Seriously, yes. Do you think it was a decent gold buy? Oh, Raja sir, is it possible to grow? At what point in your trading career did you put 50K into an account? I think my last deposit was for about 15,000 and didn't really deposit after that. I made some good money off of IBs as well, referring IC markets, referring Vantage FX, referring black bull markets. I still got about 8,000 sitting in black bull markets off of IBs, just off of IBs alone. I think off of IBs I made around maybe like 30,000, something like that, across IC markets, Vantage FX, and black bull. So the last deposit I did was in Dominion markets here for 50,000 last year. Other than that, it's just whatever. What's IBs? IBs are when you put a referral link in your bio, and if someone clicks it and they signs on, and every time they trade, you get like maybe 20 cents off of 1 lot, or you know, whatever their payment structure is. Something like that. So I know back in the day when I started to do live streams, I would say, hey guys, you know, good brokerages, IC markets, or you know, black bull markets when they were open in Canada, and people would click the link, and then you know, I would get like maybe 20 cents for every 1 lot they would trade. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Will you do referral links on Dominion markets? Yes, we do have that. We do have that. In fact, we're increasing that now from next week. We're increasing the payout now. It's literally impossible to grow 500 to 50K to 5K in 1 year, risking 1 to 2%. That's false. It's possible. It is 100% possible. So here I am giving my trade a second chance over here. We're breaking above the high of the previous candle, giving this trade a second chance for it to continue pushing up. How would you put buy stop, sell stop? How you put the sell buy box in the left corner? Oh, right here? From this thing right here. That's how you do it. How do you identify supply demand zone for the smart money? I have no idea what smart money is. Sorry. What's this? Daniel Savage, Lamborghini Forex scams. Oh, interesting. Oh.
Still bust down. We still riding Rolls Royces. We still Lambos. Keep trying, little boys. Keep trying, little boys. Keep trying, little boys. Keep trying, little boys.
Wow.
$100 investment showing me he's not fucking scared to make money. And he's about to make money.
Oh yeah, this was the time when he was doing credit card scams. Back in the day. And this is the time when he said that he was working at a car wash. Alright, perfect. So gold is moving up over here. Let's focus on this right here. How will you manage risk? I will manage risk. We'll see. I'll wait for the 15-minute candle to close over here. Do you know how can I contact with Gamma or his brothers? YouTube? No, sorry, Facebook? How do you identify supported band zone? Okay. Would you mind taking a look at the simple tree? Let's take a look at this. This is pound yen. Oh, euro US dollar. Rejection and bullish broken below. Yeah. Is this even enough range? Is this enough range? You got to measure this range here first to see if this is even enough range. All right. Looks like we did move up over here. A hacker has stolen NFTs worth millions of dollars comprising the official Instagram account for Bored Ape using to post. Oh wow. Bored Ape NFTs have been stolen. Secured 10 pips on gold. Oh, very nice. Well done. Beautifully done. I got sidetracked, but I think we still got clean range to left hand side, so it should continue pushing up over here. So this was a really good example of giving your trade a second chance. I think in hindsight, I should have let this candle make a lower wick, which I didn't. But yeah. Anyway, I do feel like a lot of people have secured profits, which is pretty good. I'm still pretty confident we should continue to push up. So in that aspect, I'm gonna keep this trade open, and we're gonna let it run. Have you been to Azad Kashmir? Yes. My position wicked up, took profit. Oh, very nice. Do you think if the 4-hour has continuation, it's possible to reach 1919? Yeah, sure, but for 1919, we need to go through a lot of obstacles first. Can we say that we had FOMO? We did not have FOMO. There's no we. Maybe I did. All right, so take a look at this, right? We're coming back to my entry point, but I'm going to wait for this candle to close. And since I am up in profits for the week, I'm not going to close 50%. I'm going to leave this open because I'm going to risk some of the profits from this week to potentially make more profits. Almost like 14,000 here. 14,000 minus 6,000, where that's like 7,600, whatever. So we'll see. Secured half and stop loss and profits. Very, very well done. Nice, man. People secured profits here on this trade. Very nice. Pound yen is trying to make some move here, but we needed to close bullish here. Can you explain the concept of giving trade a second chance? Yeah, if you have the correct bias and price moves in your favor and then stops you out, and then it gives you a second chance to enter the trade, then that's when you're giving your trade a second chance. So this me entering again was me giving my trade a second chance. Thank you so much, Raja. Oh, nice. Well done. Well done, guys. Whoever took profits here on gold, this is your another chance to take profits on gold. as it starts to push bullish. Have you heard about urban Forex? Yes, I have. What's your thought process behind wanting to risk this week's profit? Do you think traders in the first year should have this mindset? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay, so right here, I guess I'm going to close everything right here. Close full right over here. That's it. Right? Because we're approaching a rejection area, and whoever took this trade and made your losses back, round of applause for everybody. Yeah. Yeah. So should have been better, but there's always something you can learn. So I made around $1,000 here today. Still pretty good. $1,000 in what, 1 hour? Man, should have been more. Just this loss over here. But still, we learned a valuable lesson here today, how to give your trades a second chance. How to give your trade a second chance. There were some people who didn't close at that point. You guys let your trades run. But still, if you made like $200, $100, man, that's still pretty good. Secured 15 pips. Your skills and knowledge is amazing. Oh, very nice. What's a reasonable return on investment in your trading? That's up to you. Should I listen to my indicators or you? Me. After giving trade second chance, do you regard it as the first trade or second trade? I regard this as a second trade because it was a second. Position. I asked this question the other day, but no response. I got magic key. Do I charge it first before using? Man, yeah, just charge it. It's like when you get your phone. Do you charge your phone first before using? Just charge it. How many trades a day for taking 500 to 10K in 1 year? 1 to 2 trades a day. Hey, happy birthday, Harmony. Looks like you're going to be having fun later on. Sir, I made $3 again. Going to party with friends. Very well done. $3 goes a long way. Raja, how have you come over impulse entries? By missing out on trades. That's how I came over impulse entries, because I would miss out on trades. Is Controller FX your student? You trade the same way? Controller FX has learned everything from my streams when it comes towards trading. If not everything, most of it though. Impulse entries, risk management, breaking the lows, breaking the highs, all strategies regarding technical analysis. He has picked that up from my streams, but he doesn't follow me on Instagram, doesn't subscribe to my channel. Everything he's learned from there. Everything. Missed the first trade, profits earned in second trade. Oh wow, you're lucky. Man, people who showed up late, they took just this one buy. Man, you guys are lucky. You guys are very lucky. Who is Gama? Gama is a person from my village, man. It's so hilarious. These guys are famous. Alright. The course is going to increase its price. The course is $500. It's not going to increase the price. It's gonna stay the same. It's been $500 for since we started, man. I think in the start it was like 400, 350. And it's been 500 for a very, very long time. It's going to stay that way. Very good impulse entry, Raja. I understand why you took it, and I took the same trade. Nice how you have it second chance. I learned that in microfluidity. Oh, very nice, Harry. Very nice. When it comes towards pound yen, look, pound yen is just dog shit right now. Is controlling greed important? Yes. I also came to the stream late. I took one entry. Oh, very nice. How unprofitable traders like me, aside from learning trading, which should I? What the? Okay, I'm just going to read this. Raja, how unprofitable traders like me, Aside from learning to manage risk, how often should you do simulation? Once a week? After giving a trade second chance, do you regard it as a first trade? I regard it as a second trade because I barely came out in profits, and I'm going to treasure that. Are you guys from Mator are thieves? Wickfills, you can shut the fuck up. It's like saying, that's such a racist thing to say. It's like saying, hey, a Chinese guy robbed me, all Chinese are thieves. Wow. Tu ithe aana te fir asan tuki ਦੱਸਨਿਆ ਤੇ ਕੁਨ ਚੋਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਕੁਨ ਚੋਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਵੇਖ ਫਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮਾਂ man रोज़ा ख़राब करने हैं था man, this guy man रोज़े च गंदी गंदी गल्लां करने हो शर्म नहीं आनी alright let's continue controller FX doing very well. He's focused. Oh yeah, he is now. How did you condition your mindset to be able to achieve the success besides experience? It's just about being logical about everything. I mean, took this trade, went to drawdown, cut it short, then decided to enter with a better confirmation. And as we're coming up over here, there's a rejection right here, which price may react to this, so we gotta be careful of that. Bro, why you also gotta throw Punjabi when a mother walks in? Didn't your first trade because of waiting for a bottom wick once it happened? Oh, nice. Very nice. What did you think about Inner Circle Trader? No idea. Where are you from? Pakistan. What was your slowest month? December and January were my slowest months. Do you sometimes trade on London and Asian session before the stream? Yes. I like to join your course from Australia where I can get more details on my YouTube channel. On my YouTube channel, you can get all the details there. 170, 1726, 1725. Let's see here. What are your thoughts on gold in the long run? I think gold needs to break above 1907. It's so cringe seeing that guy act completely self-made. There's no humility to say you've learned from others. All the real ones know you're the guy. See, the problem with these people is they're too young. They're too young, too immature to accept that. I mean, what I am today, from where I've learned from, I credit that all to Ted. Like everything. I learned everything from him. And how would someone feel if I said, "Oh no, man, you know what? I'm like self-made. I'm self-learned. I did everything myself." No, because that's a lie, and that's what these new traders, these young guys, they don't want to accept. Because the thing is, they want to prove themselves to their parents, that they're self-made, but they can't do that. So that's why they, prove it to the internet that they're self-made. There's some sort of a void deep inside themselves that they're trying to fill, which they can't. Yeah, just be proud of where you learned from, man. Like, it's not going to make you a smaller person. Are you going to do more trades today? Maybe, probably, if I get a break above 1901, probably I'm going to look at that. But other than that, no. Maybe also on pound yen above 161.040, but other than that, man, like, look at pound yen. The price action is so tough right now on pound yen. It's so tough. Just consolidation, wicks everywhere. Even on gold now. Bro, please tell me XTI USD. Send a chart, man, and I'm gonna look at it. I promise. what indicator is in your top left, Raja? The one that shows wins and losses? That's a part of Magic Keys. Yeah, that's a part of Magic Keys. So I'm like up 0.06%. Gold above 1901 looks good on 30-minute, but choppy on 15-minute. Buys would make sense on a 30-minute. Yes, exactly. Do you do exclusive streams for course members? No. Have you been to New Mirpur? No. Do you know Mr. Di Stefano? No. I hate he changed the name of the old basic price action as we found something special. Yeah, everyone wants to feel special in life. I bought your course yesterday. When will I get access? 24 to 48 hours. Can you please explain that level you marked on gold, the high time frame? Oh, this one, it's on the 4 hour. The resistance. Just the resistance on the 4 hour. So that's just a visual clue to look at that once price approaches that level. Do you know these form Islamabad? Oh, these nuts? Yeah. Got him. Should I place a buy stop at 161.188 for pound yen? 161.188. What is this? 161.188. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I think if you would really want to put a buy stop on pound yen, put it at 161.400, above this resistance to the left hand side. When you and we trade after a level breakout, the wick down or upward, stop loss, sir. I trade support. I don't know how to set stop loss in trade 1 hour. Well, Gautam, I think you need some education. Do you still journal? No. I take very few trades to even journal, man. Like I take like maybe 2 trades a day, 1-2 trades a day, and it's very easy to journal them in my mind. It's worth buying a property in Town. I'm thinking it's a good choice. I'm actually looking for another 10 Marla plot. 10 Marla plot to buy. So it's never too late to buy property. Trust me. Why don't you trade Wickfill? I still do. Does summer volatility affect your results? Low volume sometimes, yeah. That's small, isn't it? 10 Marla? Yeah. So the idea is to buy that plot, build a home, and sell it. If M30 closes bearish, would you enter sell? No. No. No, I won't. I'll have to wait to see how this candle closes, because after 20 minutes we're going to have NY open, and it's very important to see how NY open is going to move price. Could you explain why, please? Explain why what? Yeah, explain why what, because I talked about 2-3 things. Bought your course but don't have access. Email me. Email this email address. Email me at rakeel@theforexfamily.com, and then we'll take a look at that. I've got my bias wrong. It sounds like James, you need to send a chart. I need to see your chart to see what you're looking at. Without looking at chart, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I did my full analysis here. I mean, if your bias was sells because high time frame is sells, yeah, that makes sense. But even 4 hour was sells. But when you take a look at the smaller time frames, you start to see, you know, like if your bias is, and this goes for everyone, not just James, it goes for everyone. It goes from Cassandra, Maria, Jesus, Jesse, Mark, you know, Amir, goes for everyone. If your bias is sells on the daily time frame and the 4 hour time frame, and if you're looking for sells, then you're just looking for sells. And that may also mean that you may have to wait for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours for the sells. But if you're fluid in your analysis, and if you're looking for sells and buys, this is the thing. You have to look at the chart and you have to say that, okay, what's the level where it's going to be a sell, and what's the level where it's going to be a buy? And that's exactly what I did right here. I marked my levels below this level, it was a sell. And then I said that, okay, if we break above this area, it's going to be a buy. I did this step by step. Go through the YouTube stream. I did this step by step, right? We broke above, I took a buy, got stopped out. And then James, you said that, oh, you know, you're going against your bias, what you teach in market fluidity. I'm like, no, it was impulse entry. I'll try to give my trade a second chance, which we also cover in market fluidity. In market fluidity, we cover everything, right? And then I gave my trade a second chance. And then I win the trade, made back the loss and some. Yeah. So be open for both circumstances, right? The analysis I post in price action session, that channel, there also I talk about look for both buys and sells, you know, and I think that's how you truly become fluid. That, oh, okay, I'm looking for buys and sells, so you got your levels marked up. Let's say there are good solid 3 to 5 opportunities to take a trade in a day. If I take all of them, would that be over trading? Yes. Just stick to, guys, 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. 1 to 2 trades a day. It's like when you tell your child not to put their finger in the electrical outlet and they still do it, and you tell them, what language do you understand? French? You know, just 1 or 2 trades a day. That's it. If you focus on 2 pairs, is there a way to skip focusing on second pair after something happened? Yeah, just stop focusing on it. Just stop focusing on it. It's like you go to a club, you meet 2 girls, and you start talking to one girl, and you're like, okay, you know what, this is going to be the one. How do you stop focusing on the second one? You just keep focusing on the first one. I mean, that's it. All right. Wall Street 30, sell over here, impulse sell, clean traffic through left hand side. Very, very well done. Can you talk a bit about high time frame trading approach? For example, if you're traveling and can't sit in front of the charts a few hours before NY. If you're traveling, look at the 4-hour candles that start at, so first do some back testing. Look at the 4-hour candles that start pre-London and look how they move all the way till NY session. And you're going to get your answers from there. And you're going to see that the candles, they almost print the same way as they do on the smaller time frames. Like if you take a look on pound yen over here, right? If you look at this time, look at this 4-hour candle. This 4-hour candle started at pre-London, and then from London till NY, pre-NY, we had this big move down, right? We look at, let's say, this one right here. This one was an Asian session. This was pre-London. Pre-London moved all the way down, and then you got to see that, okay, we had clean candles and they worked like that, and same thing right over here as well. Pre-London moved down, so that's what you got to take a look at. Look at the high time frame candles, 4-hour candles, and see how they move during high volume times. Trying to take swing trades during New York session is tough because that's the end of the day and the volume dies down at the end. Do you think gold could change to bullish because strong resistance in 1900 and finish the day above it? Yeah, sure. We need to break above this area first. Would you use buy stops, sell stops? Both. You need to see what you would have done. That's what you need to see first. If you see price move, you need to see, okay, what would you have done? Would you have taken a buy stop, sell stop? And it's going to take time. It's going to take like maybe 3-4 months for you to really, like, you know, zone in on that. A trading idea, it doesn't really, like, you know, it doesn't really make sense up until you've seen it for maybe 3-4 months, to be honest. You know, you may see it once a day or maybe like once a week. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to work out in the first time or 3 times or 4 times. It's going to take like 3-4 months for you to fully understand a trade idea. Like impulse entries, right? Impulse entries, I maybe focused on them for maybe 6 months. You know, same with wick fills. So things take time. Hot girls and boys video chat. Okay, let's block this. If you already took a trade earlier, then you give a trade a second chance. Yeah, that's going to be just 2 trades. Would you rely on 15-minute candle closing and bullish in GJ? Yeah, because NY is going to open soon. Try trading USD PKR. Nope. Why didn't you put stop loss to break even after the trade moved 20 pips? Because I secured profits. Why don't you trade moving averages? Because I don't. What do you think about USD JPY? I think it's an awesome pair. Wakenya Topo. Okay. Thoughts, opinion on current 4-hour candle on gold and candles that are likely in that general by small wick? I have no idea. Gold is just back in this consolidation area. Pretty boring now. Looks like pound yen is going to continue moving here. Shadrach Uko Matagani. No idea what language that is. Take a long on USD PKR, sit back and relax. Yeah, USD PKR long term is just bullish, man. You see the trajectory is just up. Where can I learn your strategy? Right here on YouTube. What percentage impulse represent your overall trades? Maybe like 40%. All right, how many pips should you place in your stop loss? Depends on the candles and market structure. I made some money on GJ. Oh, very nice. Please tell me, 10 pips consistent gain daily or 40 to 50 pips gain with hitting stop losses several times on it? I would say maybe 10 to 15 pips consistently. Which is the best Forex broker? That's up to you to decide. Will you ever stop live streams on YouTube? I'll stop from tomorrow. Why didn't you enter in GJ? Because I wasn't planning on to. Do you think yen is going to crash? I have no idea. I'm waiting for this candle to close on GJ. To see where it's going to close. And to see where NY is going to move price. Right here I'm going to wait for it to close because of these rejections to the left hand side. So I didn't want to take an impulse entry. How you feel? Blow accounts in your initial stages? I feel bad. Why didn't you enter in GJ? Oh, you talked about it. Wanted to be a trader, but my parents want me to go to school and study engineering. Should I focus in trading? I'm 19. You would be a dumbass if you focus on trading if you're 19. Like most of the guys here are like, you know, over 25 years old. So don't be a dumbass and just tell your parents, hey, mom and dad, this Raja Banks makes money and I'm going to make money too. But you forget Raja Banks is 34 years old and you're only 19. Only 19. Josh, you're only 16. So you guys got to finish school, man. Finish school. Go to a college, go to university. You guys don't know fuck all about life at this point. I'm sorry to say this to you. Even if you're 25, you don't know fuck all about life at this point. Nothing. You don't know nothing about life. You learn about life when you cross 30s, you know, when you have families, when you have kids. That's when real life smacks you in the face. Right now, man, you're living the good life right now. 19, 22, 25, holy gosh, watch your mouth. I can say whatever I want to say on the stream. Julie's 51140. I started at 17 and I'm still learning at 25. Yeah, see, it's a long process. But till you learn trading, or actually till you learn about yourself and how to manage yourself when it comes towards money in the markets, I would say have an option A. Option A is your school, your college, your business you're doing. Forex is option C, you know. Forex is option C where it's a hobby right now. So always have a backup plan. Unless you have maybe, you know, 100,000 saved, but always have a backup plan. How could I plan the entrance on GJ now? Well, we're waiting. We got 9 minutes left for NY Open. Oh wow, look at gold. Straight reversal on gold. What are you looking at, gold in NY? I'm not sure. I mean, if we close above 1901.35, I'm looking at buys right at NY Open. Pound yen, I'm not too certain because of this rejection. When will you do top-down analysis video? I do them every live stream, buddy. Sir, at what stage you decide to be full-time trader? What inspired you to take this line as full-time work? I've told the story a lot of times. I was running my business. We were doing really well. We were doing close to 210, 220 a year. And I just had a lot of time on my hands and I wanted to, you know, explore other avenues to make money. And trading was one of them. I've been watching Nathan Trade's live stream. He said he was a student of yours. Oh, very nice. All right, let's take a look at this chart by Maximus. Buys above this line makes sense. Perfect. I mean, athletes don't have plan B. They just focus on being best at what they do. Yeah, is everyone an athlete? Is everyone fucking Rambo? Is everyone a Tyson Fury? No, they're not. Everyone wants to be Tyson Fury, but no one is Tyson Fury. Look at all the athletes who don't make it and they fail. There's only a select few who make it. 0.001% athletes make it. I turned 41 today. Wife and daughter both down with, oh wow, oh, life get real, finish school. Experience is worth it. You can always trade on the side. Be young. Well, yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Like, you know, listen to Harmony. He's 41. If he looks at me, I'm 34. He's like, yeah, Raja's a baby right now. Man. I got friends who are in their 50s and they tell me, buddy, you haven't seen anything yet. And I'm like, oh shit, really? Yeah. U.S. federal prosecutors say fraud alleged to have pumped, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got around 7 minutes left now. How long do you wait for entry? Waiting for NY Open. Arey yaar, in hot girls ko to block kar dein. Okay, let me block these hot girls over here in YouTube. Looks like the moderator is on vacation today. All right. Your thoughts about school of price action. Oh, I love doing this. I love doing reviews and reactions to other people and schools of trading and stuff like that, because, you know, right now at this point we have we're waiting for NY Open, so I guess we can do a little side activities here. Oh, school of price action, amazing. All right. For the SOPA program. Interesting. Live trading. All right, let's take a look at this over here. This is, we couldn't find the page. Oh, what? All right, let's try this link over here. Oh, we are extremely selective. Wow. Do not apply unless you are ready. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about this. Would you be interested to invite this Tate guy on the stream? I have no idea who that is. Why did you put stop loss break even? Okay. Do you know why some people learn trading like institutional trader? I don't know. Maybe they want to make institutional money without, I don't know. What percentage you are risking when you took 50K to 3 million? Probably like 2%, 3%. Some trades ran really well. You know, fundamental news helped me a lot. So छोटी सी मुश्किल आ गई है 2 months से वेट कर रहा हूँ रिप्लाई का from Insert Magic Keys पर कोई जवाब नहीं दे रहा. Okay, send them an email again at incentives and I'll make sure someone does it. Andrew Tate. Oh, okay, that guy. Okay, we'll see. I'll try to message him. Alright, so we got 4 minutes left over here. I think I'm going to leave early here. I'm having a sore throat today. Let's take a look at Wali Baba. How have you overcome entering positions too early and impulsive? Yeah, I still enter early positions, and then if I get stopped out, I try to give my trade a second chance. Yeah, that's what I do. Oh, Bolivar was not here. I trade stocks. I stumbled on your channel and now I'm very interested in learning this. Where do I, brother, what do I need? We're having a intake in our course on the 1st of May. There's a video on my YouTube as well, so you can go check that out. If gold closes above 1901, it looks good to fill the wick. Yes. Yes. These candles are coming up to these zones over here, like a support zone. You can see how it's consolidating now. Gold is also coming up towards this resistance zone. So if the next NY can break above 1901.62, I think it's an opportunity for price to continue pushing up. Maybe you're signed into an investor password or something. So we got 1 minute left. 1 hour has a big rejection on GJ, but we're stuck in the range. So let's see. Let's see. How can I see your MyFX book? You can't unless I show it to you. Everyone deserves the right to show things what they want to show on the internet. TradingView and Dominion markets have different 4-hour, yes, and different liquidities. Just focus on one. Raji, Aftari to baad gold leaf 600. Na ji na, asa 600 Benson 00. Local. Benson 00. Aftari no foreign baad. Raji. All right. 20 seconds left. Let's take a look here. Pound yen. No more weed. Weed is haram, bro. It's Ramadan. Acha ji. So it's about to start. Break above this area. Pound yen also, I think if it breaks below the low of the previous 30-minute, we can continue down. But so far, you know, on gold, we need to break above 1901.50 to continue pushing up. Can you wish me happy birthday? Happy birthday. But I'm not gonna enter this because it's an impulse trade, and impulse trades are risky trades. And if it becomes a loss, then I'm going to lose my profits of the day, which are like $1,000. And I don't want to lose $1,000. So I'm going to look at this as a paper trade. If you do break above 1901.50. Oh, yeah, there we go. It should continue pushing up now. Continuing up till 1903.30, 1904. Yeah. NY open. How much was this over here? Ooh, almost 10 pips over here. Pound yen. I guess break below the 1 hour would make sense. What leverage do you recommend? Which one you use? 500 to 1 and 100 to 1. Let's take a look at this chart over here. Do I need to wait until gold breaks above this wick? What's your opinion? Sure. I think better is to break above 1908 if you're looking at it that way, but even above 1901.50 would make sense. 1901.50. So yeah. I think we should continue pushing up over here till at least 1903, 1904. And if the volume continues on in NY session, I think we should continue on till 1905. Should be a pretty good move. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head off. I'm going to rest a bit. Fasting. I'm fasting, so fasting takes a toll on you. Take care. If you made profits today, keep those profits safe. I'm not going to be taking any other trade. I made some minor profits and I'm going to, you know, keep them with me. So take care. Have fun. We'll see you. We'll see you on Monday or Friday. But Monday for sure. Or Friday. We'll do a toss. We'll do a coin toss and then we'll see. Alright. Adios. Bye, Gulag. Have fun, Gulag. Take care, Gulag. I love you guys in the Gulag.